I hope everyone's ready because we are live. Adorable excitement from y'all. We also are starting our stream with a hype train, which was crazy. Thank you for that, Symphonic and Brimstone and Sean. But this should be an interesting stream.
We are on the hype train to childbirth, aren't we?
Yeah.
Every time you say hype train, it makes me think of that stupid song that "Come on, Ride the Train," and now that's stuck in my head. So thanks for that.
You're welcome. And yes, Sean, was not feeling up to face cam today, so you get a picture of my face instead. But last we left off, I'm going to turn down the music a little bit now that we have friends to talk to. Last we left off, we had our party in the midst of an interesting predicament. While exploring the island across the bridge from Critador that suddenly sprouted tons and tons of flora where once was just Cold Mountain. They found a white wormling, a little baby dragon, that asked the party to help find their owner and help them. Well, they managed to find the owner, a white dragonborn named Elkson, who seems to be in the process of in the beginning stages of going into labor. This is where we find our befuddled crew, starting with Miss Elaine. Are you there, Elaine? Or not? How about we start with Miss Tafala instead? I heard a little bit of a Tafala.
Hold on. I'm currently fighting a cat.
Tafala's fighting a cat. There's just a random cat that showed up in the woods, and now Tafala's fighting it.
Sorry, he started molesting my drink and I had to get rid of that.
Apparently, Elaine is having issues with the messengers.
Oh, gosh.
The mystical sending stone through which the stream goes through is malfunctioning.
Alright, so while Tafala fights a cat, let's move on to Edmund. Do we? There we go, we have an Edmund.
I don't even know what I can do.
So Edmund is just his usual befuddled self, no introduction necessary.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing introductions. Oh, sorry, I was confused. You ended it off like we were jumping into the whole childbirth thing. Josh, I play Edmund, the Blood Hunter, Echo Knight Fighter. Also dubbed Fluffy by the party.
And you're welcome.
And have matching tattoos with this dragon slaying best buddy.
Well, that's a segue if I've ever heard one.
Oh, absolutely, dragon slaying buddy. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm End. I play Rumelin, the Herongon Bard, formerly Warlock, former disciple of the god of chaos and madness, rather. Not chaos, madness. And yeah. You guys do remember that we released him upon the material plane, right?
Maybe. Oh well. We'll figure that out when it happens.
Yeah, let's confront let's discuss this with our other deity.
Well, let's go to the one who banished that deity, the other deity herself, Mistra, aka Kiri.
I'm Heidi. I play Valkyrie. I am a Eladrin sorcerer cleric, and the new Mistra, along with my knight champion. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, speaking of, I have not been able to get a hold of Jalen, so I do not know if he will be joining us tonight. I'm going to continue to try, however. But with the introductions of those who are here and have their things working done, let's establish what everyone is doing to assist Elkson.
Bardic inspiration?
Am I actually there yet? I thought I was just on the way.
You guys had just gotten to the hut to see her.
Okay. So I would run over to her and
If they're not cleaning up, I'm sending them to bed.
say, hi, I'm Kiri. We were sent to help you. I guess you're gonna have a baby?
And she is clearly already, like, the contractions have begun and she's beginning to sweat as she looks over to you. Elkson, and yes, I am. Help would be lovely. What are Ramelin and Edmund doing?
Oh, this is the.
So I don't know if the DM is rolling any checks for Elixon during this process, but I'm going to give Elixon Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, and how do you inspire this dragonborn in labor?
Just playing a soothing melody on the regular lute.
Okay.
I don't need her like hallucinating.
From your fancy
Not
loot?
just yet.
What is Edmund doing?
Now, describing the scene, is Elkson like sitting up, or is she like standing, or what exactly?
She is in, like, the hut is not anything nice. It's very much small and makeshift. She probably made it herself.
Wait, guys. Idea. We could call upon the mansion and we could think about a hospital being in one of the rooms.
Do it.
Alright, I summon Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion.
Elkson, because of the contractions, does not appear able to walk at the moment.
Okay. Edmund, are you strong?
I can be.
Can you carry a dragonborn?
Alright, I wolf out. Yeah, this is weird. I'm doing this. Wolf out. Woo!
So Edmund wolfs out and picks Elkson up, and you guys charge into the mansion.
Yep.
And since Rebellion has a connection for being one caster, he knows exactly which way to go to get to the hospital. He made it very simple.
And how does the hospital look?
So there's a couple of beds set up. Currently, there's one right in the center, ready for the dragon to be placed on, extra sturdy. To assume the position of childbirth.
And
of course, so Edmund's dressed up in medical uniforms. Like there's a butler there. It's clearly a butler, but he has like a medical coat over the suit. with the sleeve. He's scrubbing right now, so he's got the sleeves rolled up.
What were you saying, Edmund?
Oh, Edmund will just put Elxin gently on the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and like just sort of prop her head up with pillows. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
And what is Tifala doing? Other than freaking out because there's a pregnant woman.
Pretty much freaking out because of a pregnant woman.
So
Pregnant
did
women
you
scare
even
me.
follow them into the mansion? Are you just like, what are you doing?
Half panicking, because there's a pregnant woman and she wants to help, but at the same time, is too afraid to get too close. So basically, keeping a distance, but being there in case help is needed.
Very clearly filled with anxiety, I bet.
Yeah.
Miss Elaine, is your stuff
Super.
working yet? I will take that as a no. Alright. You see the servant go over and start to help Elkson, but he waves over to the group as if he needs assistance. Who is going to assist him?
Alright, what do we do?
Alright.
I'll definitely help. So.
Anyone who is proficient in medicine can help.
I am going to. I'm not, but I'm going to. Where is it? I have that spell that will give me proficiency.
Oh, I might have one of those.
I have to find it. I don't remember what the name is, so I have to look through it.
Is Tifala not proficient in medicine? Or is she still just freaking out?
No, I'm not very proficient in medicine, apparently.
I have half proficiency, so I can definitely do that.
Okay.
If it was nature, I'd be all over that, but...
But yeah, I'm casting it as soon as I find it to click it. But yeah, it gives me proficiency. So.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a medicine check, both of you.
Okay.
That's an 8 total.
Oof. Okay.
That was a bad roll. I rolled 4.
First roll of the night.
And that's the one I use for persuasion. Then again, I have plus 15 to that, so.
So if I'm proficient,
Just try
in
and
it, does that-
persuade the baby to come out. Like, just. Use
Yeah,
your
you want to
persuasion
try that,
skills.
Edmund?
No.
Can I use persuasion or performance on Elkson to calm her down?
Sure.
That's 17.
She's kind of gives you a look like, really? You want me to be calm during this? But she doesn't yell at you.
I'm just trying.
What was your medicine check, Kiri?
I had a question. So if I am proficient in it, what does that do with the bonus? Does that?
It just increases the number that's next to it. Like it adds. Like I have a proficiency bonus of 5, so I get to add 5 to my proficiency, the skills I'm proficient in. But D&D Beyond automatically does it for you.
Yeah, but I don't have that clicked on there because I'm just using that spell to give it.
Yeah, so add your proficiency bonus to whatever is currently next to medicine.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I got a nat 20, so plus
Jesus.
5.
Alright. Valkyrie over here looks like a pro.
Apparently.
Remelon's like busy
Never roll a
trying to.
nat 20.
Remelon's busy trying to tell the pregnant lady to be calm.
Yeah, that's just a way to get smacked in the head.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
He wasn't there
Doesn't
for his
matter.
kid's birth.
Doesn't matter if you're even a doctor. That's not. Nope. Mine's like, oh, you're almost done. Yeah, you told me that 2 hours ago.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
I hate
believe
that.
you anymore. One more. Yeah, you told me that 10 ago. So fuck off. I don't believe you.
That is exactly what happens.
So yes, everyone is hated. It doesn't matter how much you love them. You hate them.
Alright.
You'll love
I
them
need
again later.
And then I need to roll for the doctor. Okay. And for Elkson. Oh boy.
Oh. Yeah, borrowed knowledge. That's what it's called.
So Elkson rolled a nat 1. So you see, as she's having these severe contractions, you notice a scar on, like a very deep and dark scar on her chest begins to tear a bit from the constant tensing of the muscles. She's now beginning to bleed.
Did she use her bardic inspiration?
It's a nat 1.
I know.
Oh.
I got a crazy fucking idea.
I love that sentence. Let's go.
Edmund, what are you doing?
I don't. Alright, DM, quick question. Quick question. Would magical healing stop the bleeding? Or at least close the wound?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna be like, here, drink this. Just give her a potion.
Alright. You give her a potion. Go ahead and roll the healing on that.
Alright, 2d4 plus 2.
And you almost didn't get the basic ones.
No, I still had basic ones. 8 healing.
Okay.
I still have basic, but I also have greater. I'm loaded, guys. it was the potions, or I was gonna sear the wound shut. Those were the 2 options.
Okay, go ahead and give me another medicine check from the 2 that are helping with the medicine.
I will also guide myself just in case.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you're at this point the servant, quote unquote doctor, is shooing you away from her.
Rurella will go sit in the corner.
9
Give her the
total.
bardic inspiration when it's wanted.
Aww. Sad rabbit. What was that, Kiri?
9 total.
Oof. You see as Elxon is doing better on the second push, but she looks at you all like, you're not helping, what the hell are you doing?
I can cast healing word at least. I don't know if she's actually healing. I don't know if she needs hit points or not.
You see, she is continuously, profusely sweating as this goes on. Give me a final medicine check from anyone who is helping.
Can I give her my hand to squeeze?
Sure.
I don't know how that's gonna help. I mean, I don't know. Maybe make it easier? Shit, I have no idea.
Let's see.
It's a story for you to tell Talon, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, DM, do you want me to roll that healing
And she doesn't have any open wounds at the moment, so you don't need to worry about the healing word.
Okay.
It was an 11.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use one of my luck points and reroll.
Okay.
Did you also do real or no? Never mind.
No, that's
Wrong character.
I
Wrong
know
character.
it's hard to keep track
Yeah,
sometimes.
it is.
Alright. 18 plus. Okay, 14. Not a whole lot better, but still better than 11.
Okay.
Oh wait, did I add, did it add the 5? I don't know if it did.
What the hell was that?
I think it did.
No, it didn't.
Was that in the garage?
Okay, so yeah, 18.
Okay. And you see, as she gets through this final portion, and I say final portion, I'm definitely time skipping for you all. You guys spend hours here. You guys spend hours going through this process. But eventually, she gives birth to 2 white tabaxi.
Oh.
Is that what Edmund says? Just
Yeah, in human form, he's just like, wait a minute. Like, looking at the babies, looking at her, looking at the babies, looking at her. Like, clearly confused.
And as you look at the tabaxi, you can see that there are scales under the fur.
What are you gonna name them?
And you see that Alexid is clearly exhausted at this point and is simply happy that it is over and holding them. I didn't have a chance to think about that, actually. Thank you for your help.
You're very welcome. I don't know what... You did all the work, really?
Well, this mansion was certainly helpful. And she'll look over at Rebellin, who's pouting in the corner.
Glad I could do something to help.
Edmund at this point is still looking at the babies, looking at Oxen, looking at the babies, like...
Are you
he's clearly
okay?
confused.
Are you okay there, Wolf Boy?
I thought Dragonborn laid eggs. 'Cause don't dragons lay eggs?
That does not mean Dragonborn do. Is that the
Yeah, that's
only
kinda
thing you're
racist.
confused?
I'm gonna shut up.
And you see she almost holds back a little bit of laughter. You get a small smile out of her at that point. I am Elixon Wormson. Thank you again for helping me. You said someone sent you here?
Yeah, the little, what was her name? God.
Ignis.
Ignis
Edmund
is
didn't pay
okay.
attention.
That's good to hear.
They're very worried about you.
Where is he?
Guarding the garden.
That's cute. When I am able to move again, I will go to him. And as you all are having this conversation, I need everyone who's standing to roll dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm good at those.
I got both of those.
I'm terrible at those.
Alright.
I rolled a 13 with plus 11.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna also use resistance just in case, which is good because I only rolled a 10. And it's probably still not gonna be enough. 11.
27.
Oh boy. So, the 11 and 13, you two fall over. To follow, what did you get?
My brain. Not one. Oh, fuck! I hit the wrong button. Either way, 15.
Okay. You managed to just barely keep your footing as the earth beneath you shakes violently in an aggressive earthquake. The hut itself, once you guys return to it, is not standing up to the power of the earthquake. There are pieces of it that fall. But eventually the shaking subsides.
What happened to Remelon with the 27? Did you just...
No, you were totally fine. You basically your feet stay in place, like stay connected to the ground, and you just kind of look like you're wobbling around. Just wee.
I wonder what that odd vibration is.
You guys all okay?
Yeah. And Edmund will like pick himself up. What the fuck was that?
Not sure. It is strange that it affected us in here, though. We should probably go investigate.
Oh, and leave the ex-pregnant lady with her 2 kittens by herself? Not a good idea.
I'm fine. Please see what that was.
You just went through hours of childbirth.
That's what women are built for.
I wonder if we can put her on the carpet and have a carpet take her back to the garden.
Could we tell the general direction of where the shaking came from at all?
You have to exit the mansion for that.
Okay.
If you exit it, does it stay or does it go?
Yeah.
Melon.
Let me check the spell again.
Cause I know, like when I would cast Tiny Hut, like I had to stay in it. If I left it, then it was done. Cause I can go check.
He's looking at the spell now.
We could leave Jalen and Arpo here.
Okay. So the spell lasts for 24 hours. And the portal stays there unless I specifically make it go away for that full 24 hours.
Okay.
So we have probably what, 20 hours left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, probably closer to 18.
Okay, 18 hours left.
So we could take a look, and then if it looks like it's safe by the garden, maybe Tafala could use the carpet and take her back to the garden and the babies.
I need everyone to
Maybe
roll
they-
another dexterity saving throw as another violent earthquake rattles under you. And Ramelin, you were right. It is certainly odd that it affects the mansion. Telling you that
29.
this is nice. Telling you that this earthquake is most likely magical in nature.
26.
Okay. Kiri?
21.
Tifala, nice. Kiri?
22.
You all, expecting it a bit more this time, managed to succeed your throws. Let me roll for Rulan. Regardless of her additive, she does not. She falls over. And you see her as the earthquake subsides once more. She scrambles back up to her feet.
Yeah, let's just go fucking check this out and kill it if it needs to die. I mean, I'll kill an earthquake.
I don't think that's how it works, but
We fought a
could
god.
try.
It can happen. It can happen.
we could try.
Lots of things can cause earthquakes. It just matters if it's big enough.
So are you all exiting the mansion?
Edmund is.
Well, Ramel's got to stick with his Dragon's Lane, buddy.
Kiri will go as long as it's okay with Elkson.
Elkson just kind of nods at you and gestures for you to go. As the butler doctor is still attending to her.
Alright, let's go see whose ass needs kicking.
Thank you, Joffrey.
And Rulan, of course, follows Rumelin out.
His name is Joffrey. Why?
You're breaking Josh. You all go outside and you see, since you're at the mountaintop facing the city of Critador, which sits across the bridge, you see that it is ablaze. As you all are looking, you see a swarm of meteors streak across the sky above you and into the city, causing another earthquake. Roll another dexterity save. Rulen stays her ground this time.
15.
15, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
27.
Okay.
Hello, I fixed the problem. 22.
Okay.
Oh, the druid arrives.
Elaine emerges from the mansion as well.
17.
Okay.
16.
Okay, you all manage to keep your footing until the earthquake subsides. You can see plumes of black smoke and several small explosions from within the city. What would you like to do?
I, as the player, am scared. I am scared.
You all thought that the childbirth part was the worrying part. No, we time skip over that shit. Ain't nobody want to hear about the gruesome details.
Are we gonna go try and help the city?
We certainly should.
Yeah.
Probably figure out why there's meteors striking it.
Oh, don't tell me it's the fucking wizard.
I hope not.
I only say that because I'm scared it is. Because I picked meteor as a spell. So I'm having Josh is having this crisis. Oh, Pascal, you want your toy? Here you go, baby girl.
So, what kind of check would it be to see if that is definitely Meteor Swarm being cast?
Arcana.
Okay, I'm rolling that.
Okay.
I'll check too.
Yeah, that's a 22.
Okay.
Oh, you'll definitely not beat mine because I got a 9.
Almost had a nat 20. Almost had a nat 20.
Anyone else rolling?
Oops, hold on. 15.
17 and above, you are able to tell that that is indeed a strong version of the spell Meteor Swarm.
What did... I'm sorry. I have to just look at things out of game. Because I myself am scared.
What is everyone doing?
How far away is the city?
You would have to go down the mountain and cross the stone bridge. It took you guys about 4 hours to get to where you are now when you left Creeklador. But it could be faster going down, now that you know the way.
I guess we gotta go.
Yeah, and double time it.
Yeah, definitely double time it.
I don't have. That's not one of the places I have a circle, is it?
No, it is the city that you all went to that you ran into Ursula at.
Okay. Damn it.
So Jalen would be upset right now.
Yeah. Alright, we gotta go. I can't get us there any faster. I don't have a teleportation circle there.
So you all are booking it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, you all take off, dashing as quick as you can. It only takes you about 2 hours to get to the bridge this time, as you know where you're going instead of exploring, and you're all moving at a quicker pace. As you descend the mountain, there's another earthquake, but it is smaller. And you come across the bridge and discover that there is a large 18-foot gap in it. On different parts of the bridge, you can see charred remains of civilians who tried to flee the meteors by going across the bridge, some with faces still twisted in an agonizing scream, now forever silent. The air here is thick with smoke and ash. How do you proceed across the bridge?
Can we use the carpet? And maybe.
Not everyone at the same time would be able to fit.
About how far
And-
across is the gap?
18 feet.
Elaine, can you fly us?
You can try athletics checks or acrobatics checks to get over it.
Oh, athletics. Or acrobatics. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to do an acrobatics.
Oh, I'll just use my feature, Rabbit Hop.
29.
Yeah, Ramelin and Rulen are able to get across it fairly easily. How does your little acrobatic stunt look? Are you...
Everyone's like trying to talk and discuss things. And Edmund just takes a running leap and just flips. And just like front flips. And then as he lands, he sort of like lands on his hands and flips back up.
Nice.
Ramelin will comment on this
You're muted.
Rumelin will comment on this. That's very impressive. And then he'll walk up to the edge of where the bridge was and just casually hop.
Oh, I did an acrobatics check.
And you
And I
see
got
Roulette
a
do the
nat-
same. You
I
got
got
him?
a nat 20 plus 3, so that's 23. And then I was gonna ask you if I could cast Wall of Thorns to make a bridge, but not have it cause any damage.
I mean, first describe that acrobatics, because a nat 20, we have to see how Miss Elaine looks doing this.
I don't know.
Here, I'll like bend down on my like hands and knees, and you like run and like vault.
Oh, hold on. I
Up
just
your
thought of something.
vault.
So, yes, I'm gonna use Curie. But, so Elaine's just like, yeah, I grew up in the mountains. I kind of had to jump over large distances. We'll jump off of Curie's hands and just look like a ballerina floating in the air and just lands peacefully. And it's just like, y'all are fucking stupid.
So much grace.
Yes.
We've got the b-boy flips from Edmund. We've got the bunny hop from Romelin and Roulette. We've got the ballerina leap from Elaine. What is Kiri going to do?
Well, I can face step, so it's no big for me, but I just want to make sure everybody else can get over before I go.
So Kiri basically just poof!
Yeah, like I had no problem.
Then how does little Miss Tafala get across?
But that's what I want to make sure, like, because I could probably hang on to her while I do it. She can't get over there any other way. Or she has a carpet, though.
Yeah, she does have a carpet.
Pretty much to just look at them like, okay, alright, that's cool, I'm short. I'm just gonna ride the carpet.
Pitt just rides the carpet with you. Like this goblin child is not hanging around.
I'm like, we're not even gonna attempt this. No, we're just gonna ride over. See ya.
Is there anybody left that can't get over there any other way?
We will just assume that Jalen and Arpo are able to do so. Not with any finesse or anything, but they do so.
Okay.
They just barely meet the requirements.
Yeah.
You said that, and all I see is all I can picture is Arpo jumping and then struggling to pull themselves up on the other side.
I imagine just Jalen on Drake.
Yeah.
Well, it's not able to be a mount yet.
Oh, it's not able to be a mount yet. Okay.
Jalen
used the Drake as a bridge.
Alright, you all continue into the city. As you do, you feel that the air is just dense, heavy, and hot from the smoke around you. Shops you'd visited only a day ago in piles of rubble, plenty of which is bloodied, some with desperate, forever still hands reaching out from underneath. There is utter carnage within the city as you all walk through. And you begin to hear the sounds of battle. And you see Ursula in the center of the city being attacked by some of the pureblood protectors. As you come...
That's not gonna fly.
As the very moment you come across them, you see Ursula stab through the stomach, and her hand on the attacker's armor as he pulls back, screeching in pain and clawing at his armor before falling to the ground. She falls to her knees as she slowly pulls the blade out. blood oozing out between her lips as she is clenching her jaw. The bloodied sword clatters to the ground, and she is coughing as you all reach her.
Healing word.
Go ahead and roll it.
Alright, I can do that at 6th level. Oh. Okay, well, it rolled a 19.
Okay. Does Elaine have anything to say after having that double date with Ursula?
So I'm kind of tossed up between hold person and healing person. I don't know.
And I would like everyone at this point to roll initiative.
Nice. On to the
That's the
good
words I
shit
ever
now.
hate to hear.
Before I roll initiative, can I do hold person?
On whom?
On her attacker.
I thought he died.
Her
thought they
attacker
died.
is dead. There are still
Oh,
other
okay.
purebloods around.
Okay, then never mind.
You see 7 other pureblood protectors around you as you roll your initiative.
Rumelin rolled a 30.
Nice.
I rolled a 21.
I rolled a 22.
It's at 11.
Got a 7. Sucks.
7, you said?
What's that?
You said a 7?
Yep.
Alright. Oof, okay. And okay. All right. Rumelin, even though they got a nat 20, your initiative outbeats them. So, you go first.
Alright, how are they arranged?
You see that there are 2 archers keeping their way, like keeping their distance on a rooftop across the city center. You see that there are 2 soldiers clad in silver armor with red cloaks, and you see that there are 2 soldiers clad in black armor.
Alright.
Or sorry, 3 in black armor.
Okay, well, Rumelin's gonna pull out a new spell. And he's going to conjure volley on the archers.
Okay.
So,
Is that a hit, a save?
it is a save.
Okay.
40-foot radius, 20-foot high cylinder centered on that point, which is centered on the archers.
Okay.
Okay. And so, I need to roll 88.
What kind of save is it?
Dex.
Does a 15 beat it?
Nope.
Then they fail.
So that's full damage. Full damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
I should have grabbed myself more beverage.
19, 23, 31, 34, 37.
37. That is 37 damage.
Okay. Any particular type?
Well, since it's based on my dagger, it's just piercing.
Okay. Is that all?
And then I can use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Edmund.
Okie dokie. Next up is the archers, and guess who's become target number 1?
Shocker.
Yeah, not a shocker at all.
The first one, their first attack is a 17.
That hits.
The second attack is an 18.
That also hits.
So the first archer hits you for, let's see, I need this one. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 4 is 17 piercing damage on the first one. And 2, 10, 14 piercing on the second.
Yeah, that does not feel good.
The second archer goes. That is only a 13 to hit.
That's not a hit.
And a 12 to hit. They rolled terribly.
Okay, so no hits on that one. Some people are going to die next turn.
Alright, next up it is Edmund.
Okay, quick question. Do I know who in the Pure Bloods, do I know who's a bigger threat, the ones with the red cloaks or the black armor?
You can roll a history check.
Alrighty.
I'll guide you if I can.
That's a nat 1. I have no fucking clue.
You just thought they were all cowards. You didn't really care about their ranking system.
Okay.
That was not something that you paid attention to.
Alrighty, okay. Now DM, I have a quick question.
Okay, I have a quick answer.
Okay, so
Can you get me some more tea, please?
no. How far away are they? Like, silver, or which is closer? And looking at the battlefield, are any of the soldiers engaged with any citizens or civilians?
Most of the civilians that you've seen have been crushed by debris or burnt. You don't see any within this immediate vicinity. It seems like they were focusing on Ursula. The two that are the closest would be the 2 silver ones with the capes, and the 3 in black armor are fairly close behind that. Like, it's the 2 up front, and then immediately behind them is the other 3.
With 40 feet of movement speed, can I get to the black?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, alrighty.
And don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
I do. So how are they arranged? Are they like in a line? Are they in a V formation? How
It's
are
like
they?
a V formation.
Okay, first person I come in contact with, I'm gonna summon my echo right behind him.
Okay, that's one of the silver and caped ones.
Okay. Summon echo. I gotta find out where that thing is. That way I can mark it off. Oh no, I can't. I can summon them almost infinitely. So here we go. First swing. Oh, it's at advantage too, because I'm flanking. Let's see if we crit. 19's my highest.
Alright, that will just hit.
Just hit. Oh
Damn.
fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. 7 points of damage on the first swing.
Okay.
At advantage. Second swing. 28 to hit on the second swing.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I am going to do... I didn't activate my fucking... I didn't activate my fire weapons. Shit. Okay. Either which way. I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation. So I can make a melee attack from my Echo's position. That's terrible. That's a 12.
That's a miss.
It was literally going to be double natural 20s, then it rolled over one. It's like, fuck. But that's my turn.
Okay.
Shit.
Elaine, it is your turn.
Okay, first off, I'm gonna check to see if Ursula is okay.
Okay. She is definitely still hurt. She's trying to keep it together, and you see that Jalen is also clearly tending her.
Okay.
His focus is definitely on her and not the battle.
Well, of course. Which ones are close to me?
The closest to you are the silver ones with the red capes.
Okay. Mom.
Edmund just attacked one of the ones in black armor.
I'm gonna throw some magic stones. 14 to hit.
A silver is not going to hit.
God damn it!
They have the same AC, yeah. So.
Fuck. Oh gosh. That means roll high, everybody. Roll high.
This is a deadly level encounter. And that's with everyone present. Anything else, Miss Elaine?
Is there any that aren't near any of us?
There's the
Including
archers on the
Edmund.
rooftop.
Okay,
The ones that
they're
are
90
angry.
feet. Are they 90 feet away at least?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast some fucking
The city's
confusion.
center is about 60 feet across, and they are on the rooftop 3 stories up from that, so...
Okay, so I'm gonna cast some fucking confusion. Which means they have to make a wisdom saving throw of 18 or higher. Or 18, yeah, or 18 or higher to save.
Okay, and that is a 5. The archers are rolling terribly.
Ooh. Okay.
So what does this mean for them?
Well, I have to roll a d10. So I rolled a 2, which means the creature does not move or take actions this turn.
Okay.
That does not help me any.
I mean, it helps keeping them from shooting anyone.
True. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Jalen, and he's tending to Ursula. Then we have one of the silvers in a red cloak. The one closest to Edmund that Edmund had to practically run past to get to the black guard, but did not run out of the range of to trigger an attack of opportunity. He's going to go after Edmund.
AC is 20, by the way.
Okay, so the first one is a miss. The second one is going to hit. Don't worry, it's not too much. It's only... Where's my D10? It's only 15 damage, piercing.
Okay.
As he turns and
already-
slashes across you with his short sword.
Yep. I've already used my werewolf form, thinking I was gonna have to roll an athletics check. Oh.
Well, you avoided the athletics check because you went into werewolf form.
Yeah.
Alright, the second one is going to attack the nearest target, which the only one in melee range currently is Edmund.
Get on.
Let's see, the first one misses. The second one also misses. He's a bit
Nice.
befuddled by suddenly there's a... Oh, you're not a werewolf right now, but he's...
I'm not a werewolf.
Yeah, for once. But he is certainly befuddled by someone having the gall to run into the middle of a group of soldiers.
Yep.
He can't decide if you're brave or stupid.
A little bit of both.
I mean, why do you have to limit things? Like,
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
yeah.
A little bit of something else we don't know.
Yep.
Alright, Miss Tifala, you're up next. Kiri's on deck.
There's a lot.
Yep, and now Edmund's in the middle of the main group of them.
Do it.
Just in the worst area ever.
Do it.
Worst positioning.
I am telling you, whatever you're thinking about doing, do it.
I'm sure.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? I die?
Oh, please
A
don't.
banshee yelled and I went down twice. I'm fine.
I have a plan. So.
All
got
right.
this.
You sure?
3 of
Why?
them
Listen.
around Edmund still have to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's potentially gonna get hit a lot more.
He is definitely still gonna get hit, and I'm hoping that he can at least, somewhat save his ass.
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 health potions. I'll be good.
As long as you can take the hits to get to your next turn.
Yeah.
All right. So, throwing an explosive bomb.
Okay. Dexterity save or to hit?
It's straight hit. Well, yeah, you have dexterity save. Let's see. You have to roll. You have to get half damage. Is a 26.
Okay, yeah, the 3 black guards in black armor definitely failed.
30.
So you get to take half damage at least.
One of the ones
Yeah.
and only one of the ones in with the cape passed. All other 4 of them failed. Dexterity saves with a full suit of armor is not their thing.
Brain just stopped at math. 227, 37. That is 37 points of damage to all of the ones that didn't get a save, and just divide that in half, which is like what?
18, I
Yep.
think. Taking 37, 36.
Roughly, I don't have the calculator. I didn't put the calculator up.
It's 18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
And they're all caught on fire and take an additional come here, d6. An additional 5 of fire damage for this turn, and then they'll take another when it comes around. And they haven't taken it out.
Can you throw another bomb?
Yes, actually I can. I can throw
Keep
2
doing
more.
Keep doing it.
I can't throw that one because I have to take the time to make it again with the extracts that I have. Let's see.
Let me warn you, Edmund, some of them definitely have more health than you do at this point.
If it gets them down, I'm okay with it.
All
Besides,
right, I am
we've
going
got
to
party
throw.
members that can heal.
The next bomb is a shock bomb. So they will take damage from the bomb and are dazed for 1d4 round. Oh god, counting.
Same deck save.
Yeah, same deck save.
The 2 red capes make it this time. The 3 black guardsmen do not.
Natural 20. Total of 31. Am I still dazed if I make a natural 20?
No. You were not knocked dazed. Definitely not. Okay, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6.
30.
Okay, plus 5, so it's 35, plus that is 45. 45 damage and a d4, and they're knocked prone for 2 turns.
So would I take half of that because I saved?
Yes.
Alright, so 45, 44,
It's
22. Yep. How many fall to the ground?
The 3 in black armor do. The 2 in capes do not.
Do I risk it? They're caught on fire. They are knocked dazed for 2 turns.
Take them out.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Take them out, yeah.
I may have to come up with a different plan, but that's okay.
For the 3rd bomb that would end my turn. Acid bomb, which is going to. Oh, good. Let's give him another d6 round later. Ow! No! Dice stay! At least I didn't roll 6s this time.
Another nat 20. I got a 27 exact.
Once again, the 2 in red capes succeed, one of them with a natural 20. The 3 dazed do not.
So 33 divided by 2. The ones that take 16. The ones who do not, 33.
What type of damage is this one?
33 damage.
Yeah, what type?
It is acid.
Okay.
So if they survive to the next round, they're going to take additional damage because of the acid.
You see the black guards who are already dazed on the ground begin screaming as their armor begins to melt onto their skin. You can hear the sizzle and smell the melting metal and burnt flesh and hair. But eventually they do stop screaming.
So those 3 died?
Very painfully.
Yes.
Well, now, uh, so Remelon can don any one of them as disguise now.
Yep. Does that end your turn?
Let's see, do I have a bonus action that I can do? That's because I feel bad.
Hey, I'm sitting at half my hit points. A little less than half my hit points right now.
Alright, I am going to use
I would love to hear you
healing word
describe
on
how
you
that works.
for 19.
19? Yes. Thank you.
Makes up for most of the damage I did.
So you heal him, and as you heal him, the guardsmen die, and you see something interesting from Rebellin. As soon as and stops coughing.
So, just like as they're dying, you can like feel their energy pass away. But one of them oddly doesn't like go to another plane or anything. It just like sucked into Rumelin. Just like you can feel the energy of like the shadow of the person envelop Rumelin, and is contained within Rumelin.
On that note, it is Kiri's turn next.
Okay, how many total are standing? Like up on their feet?
There are still the two in capes that are standing and
Yep.
fighting, and there's the two archers in the distance.
Okay, so I'm gonna do command at 4th level.
On whom?
And all 4 of them that are
Okay.
still standing, they have to do a whiz save.
And that's one of the black cards, right? Black card.
One of them got a nat 20. What do they need to beat?
18.
One of the archers and one of the ones with capes succeed.
Okay, so the start of their turn, they fall prone and their turn is ended. They can do nothing.
Okay. For the two that failed, anyways.
Yep. The other ones are fine. And so I can still cast cantrip, right?
Yes.
Even though I did a level spell, I could do a cantrip.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Alright. So I will try Firebolt at the one in the cape that's still up.
Okay. Roll the hit.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Does that hit him?
Yep, I said that hits.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear, sorry.
No worries.
He takes 22 fire damage.
Okay. Alright. Then will that be
And
all?
I can't do a bonus action with that, can I?
Wasn't that your action and bonus action?
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, then
Alright.
yeah.
Alright, how far away am I from the guy in the cape?
A good 15 to 20 feet.
Okay. Then I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. The three in black armor are dead and partially melted to the ground. And we are back to Remelin.
Alright. Well, Rumelin still is set on taking out these archers.
Oh, the one that I got, you'll have advantage on because he's Wait, or is that on his turn? Well, I told him to grovel, so he's prone.
But if he
No.
does a ranged attack, if you attack a creature that's prone with range, that's at disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well-
its melee attacks have advantage on a prone creature.
okay.
Well, I don't know if it matters for Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, probably not.
And there's no save for it either. So right on the 2 archers, Cloud of Daggers.
Hey, roll damage.
Yep, I gotta get my 10d4. I really should just have a cup with 10d4 in it.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Just get a specific set of D4s. 4 Cloud of Daggers.
Yes. Okay, that's 6. 10. Yep, 10d4s.
You could get like a little cup and then glue those little plastic drink swords around it. Like flavor it.
That would be cute.
13, 15, 16, 19, 20. That is 27 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And then bonus action will be some bardic inspiration for Kiri. And it's the magical inspiration, so any damaging spells or healing spells get the bardic inspiration if you choose for that. As damage or healing points.
Yay.
And that will end Rumelin's turn.
Love the chat.
All
Edmund's
right.
going to be the dog in the burning building going, "This is fine."
Exactly. Alright, so one archer does spend their turn kneeling and groveling. The other, however, is going to continue to attack Rumelin.
Well, he just took another point of damage, another set of damage
because
because
it just began his turn.
Even though you just cast it on yours.
Well, that's how you've been rolling it before.
Okay. I didn't know if we'd had it back to back before, where the end of your turn is the start of their turn.
Yeah, but I'm the beginning of initiative, and it's the same round.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you've done it on the same round before.
Okay. How much was it again?
No, I forgot.
One second.
I'll recount it. Go ahead.
6,
First attack
14.
is a 22.
18, 20.
Second attack is a 21.
It was 27.
Okay. So the one groveling definitely dies.
Okay. And what was the armor class for that hit?
There was a 22 and a 21.
Okay, those both hit.
Okay. So you take boop boop and you take. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Okay. You take 13 piercing damage on the first one. And 14 on the second.
Alright, not looking good, but I'm still up.
Okay. Next up we have Edmund.
Okay, so the 3 in front of me died,
Yep.
and there's one still standing.
Yep.
Alrighty.
The guys with the capes are both still standing.
Both of them are?
Yes. It's only the 3 in black armor that died.
Well, one is groveling.
Right. Well, it
One is
hasn't
going
gotten to be his turn yet.
No, yeah.
So
it
he
will
hasn't
be.
gotten to do his action, which will be to grovel.
So hit the other
DM,
one.
I have the question.
I have an answer.
If I spend my bonus action and one of my attack actions, can I light both my swords up with an element?
Sure.
Because that's entirely up to you. Because it says as a bonus action, I can activate any right that I know on a weapon that I'm holding.
I'll
So
allow
to
you to
light
use
up-
one of your attacks to do it as well.
Okay. So Edmund is going to cut at his arms, and both his swords light up with ice. And he gets hit. He moves his echo to get flanking behind the one that's immediately behind him. I don't know which one that is.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna take one swing on the guy, the guy right behind me. Oh, that was terrible.
That's a
13.
miss. That's a miss.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, I'm gonna use... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation. Have my Echo make an attack. Oh, there we go. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think mine did it like 21 or 22.
You didn't come through the stream. You didn't come through.
You
You said that hits, right? Yeah,
that hits.
Okay, cool. So 7 points of piercing damage and 6 points of cold damage.
Okie dokie.
Action surge. 3 more attacks coming in because I'm gonna use my last incarnation thing. So first swing, it's action surge. That's a crit, a natural 20.
Damn, nice.
So 10 piercing, and let me roll the 2d6 ice. Another 10 of cold damage.
Okay.
So 20 points of damage. Second swing. $26 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
D6 of cold damage, which is 4. And then final attack. 23 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of piercing damage and 3 points of cold damage.
Okay. He is seriously hurt, but still standing.
Hey, at least it did damage. And no, that's it. That's everything.
Okay, Elaine, you are up next.
Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. What the fuck? I got a 13.
That's a miss.
Yeah. The archers are still standing.
Well, one is groveling, and one is dead.
I thought the groveling one is the dead one.
Oh. Then yes, one is still standing.
Okay, I'ma cast confusion again.
And that is a wisdom save, correct?
Yes, of 18 or higher.
Well, they rolled an 18 plus, so.
Ah! And it does not.
All right. You see that Jalen gets Ursula stabilized. Next up is the nearly dead champion, looking very angrily at Edmund.
Bitch.
That first attack is a 16.
Misses.
The second attack is a nat 20.
That hits.
And the third attack is a 21.
Hits.
Okay.
I'm glad we're not playing with my dice.
Yeah. Alright, not too bad. That's only 18 on the crit.
Okay.
And then 16 on the other one.
Okay.
You okay there?
I'm almost at a third of my health. That's all right.
You also see as some of the wounds close up on that one.
Fuck.
Oops, hit the wrong thing. You see as the other one begins to grovel. Tifala, it is your turn.
How many are left?
2 in capes and 1 archer.
Oh boy. Okay, let's go for an archer. Does a 19 hit?
That just hits. Well, the archers, that definitely hits.
Okay. Dealing 14 damage with an acid arrow.
Alright, and that is enough to take out that archer. You hear the distant Wilhelm scream as it dies from the acid arrow.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okie dokie,
That
Kiri.
will be it.
Alright, so I've got the one in the cape. So I'm going to.
Well, the 2 in the cape are still alive. One is just groveling and one is not.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the one that's groveling. Move up to it. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds, and I'm gonna do it at. I'm gonna do it at 5th level.
Damn. Kiri angry.
Yep. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Don't forget to add the D10 to the damage.
47 damage. Necrotic.
Alrighty.
And for the bonus action, I will do healing word on Edmund. And let's see, I will cast that one at
Edmund's looking gruff in front of you. Rumelin is looking bloodied behind you.
let's see, I will cast that at 3rd level, I guess. I'd like to do it higher, but I'm running out. So it's only 10.
Onto Edmund or Rumelin?
Edmund.
Nice.
Okay.
I was gonna say you could give it to Rumelin. I've got health potion for days.
Okay. Alright, so then I'll do it with Romelin then. Sorry.
Okay,
It's only 10 anyways. It's not very much. Sorry.
10 is definitely still appreciated.
I feel like that's one of the things that either you roll really good on or it's like, I've done it at like 6th level and got like 15. It's like, come on. It's stupid. Not fair.
Well, the black armors are dead, so next up is Rumelin.
Alright. So it's just the two in the red capes, right?
Correct.
And they're within melee range, aren't they?
Well, you never moved up, so they're about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. I mean, that's still well within my movement.
And the one's groveling, so if you melee him, you'll have advantage.
Yeah, so I'll go up to the one that's groveling and take out my dragon tooth dagger. And I'm going to attack with it.
Okay.
Okay, that is 25 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And so that's a d4 for the dagger damage. Then... Okay, and then 1d8 lightning damage to each of them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They are within 5 feet of each other.
Yep. Okay, so that's 8 piercing to the groveling one.
Okay.
And then a d8. And 2 lightning damage to both of them. And then I have bonus action. Can I do healing word on myself?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so healing word on myself at 4th level. So 4d4. That's fine. And that is 9 healing. Oh wait, 9 plus the 5, so that's 14 then. Okay. That ends my turn.
Alright.
Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
Yes, Edmund.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute while Rumelin was going. But yes, the 2 archers are dead, so it is Edmund's turn.
Okay. Okay. Still have. I'm gonna be counting on you guys.
Forgot to do this.
I'm going for damage. Okay. On the one I've been hurting because he healed, Fuck this guy. Fuck him and his chicken strips.
A
I still have that D10 that I haven't used.
15 is a miss.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use the inspiration. Oh, my baby, get it.
Well, if you're going
19?
after the one with
19 just hits.
Yeah. I'm going after the one I've been working on.
Okay.
That's 11 points of piercing damage and 1 point of cold damage.
He basically spit some of his blood at you.
rude.
You can see he's hurting.
That's not hygienic. Bloodborne pathogens class is necessary.
18 is a miss.
Bitch.
What
Son of a bitch.
are you doing?
How hurt is this guy looking?
He's pretty damn hurt. He's bloodied. One more good swing could do him in.
Okay, I'm going for it. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, max damage. Come on, max damage. No! Did it roll twice? What the fuck? What was the first roll? Why didn't it populate?
It rolled twice, but they're both still question marks, and there's the custom
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
after that.
Yeah, man, okay. I'll just take the one that showed up. Alright, so 6. Come on, come on. 6 piercing, 3 points of cold damage.
Oof.
Oh.
And he is still just barely standing. He is on death's door.
Oh,
Blood oozing from his wounds.
he can't regain hit points though. When you damage a target with an attack using this magical rapier, the target can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. So, he can't regain hit points. I just read that. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Elaine, you are next. You see one of the men in capes is groveling, and one is at death's door, glaring Edmund down.
Okay, first off, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Edmund. That's 6. Sorry.
I will take it. That is better than nothing.
And then, oh, I don't know. So the one that's groveling still at full health, right?
No. He is most definitely wounded.
I'm gonna use my Thorn Whip.
On which one?
The one that's groveling was 12.
That does not hit. You see as the thorn, the whip of thorns rips out from the ground and goes to slash at him, but just hits the ground beside him, him not even having to move to avoid it.
Okay.
A puff of ashes just plumes out from the impact. As this combat goes on, all of you are beginning to find it more difficult to breathe from the amount of ash and smoke in the air. Ursula is still stable, but coughing. You see Jalen hand over his Plague Doctor mask that you all had acquired from Russell a while ago, and he puts it on Ursula to help try and protect her from the ash and smoke. This man in the cape, who is not groveling and is still standing at 1 hit point, is going full charge after Edmund. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Kind of mentality.
I'd like to see you fucking try.
That is a 19 to hit.
Misses.
A natural 20.
That hits.
And a 24.
Actually, as a reaction, on the last one...
The 24, not the nat 20?
Yeah, the 24. I want your hearsay on this.
Okay.
So I have a blood curse that when a creature I see within 30 feet of me makes an attack, I can use my reaction to roll a d8 and subtract that result from the creature's attack roll. So if I did that on the nat 20, would it still reduce him, like, hitting me? Or no? Because otherwise I was going to use it on the 24.
I mean, even if you did, what's your AC again?
My AC is 20.
Even if you did on the nat 20, it would still hit, just based on math.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do it on the 24. D8. Here we go. I need. Fuck me. It still hits. It was at a 7, and then it rolled over to a 1. So it only dropped by 1.
You gotta love it. Alright. So we're rolling the nat 20 first.
Yeah, fuck me up. I'm still standing.
Don't jinx yourself.
Nah.
Well, you got healers here.
That's 27 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Plus another 9 slashing damage.
36 total.
The second attack is 16 damage.
Is that all you got?
Coughing and all.
Yeah.
The party can definitely see some of the blood trickling down from Edmund's mouth as these gashes across him are taking their toll.
Oh yeah. I was standing tall, now I'm not.
And that is the end of his turn. How long does the command last for? And do they get a save at their turn?
Or mine?
Yeah.
Let's see.
For the one who is groveling.
It lasts for a round, so they don't get another save. So
Okay, so the round passed.
Yep.
So it's not groveling. Uses its action to stand up. And is going after Edmund, seeing how hurt he is. That is an 11. That was shitty. That is a dirty 20.
I already used my reaction, fuck.
And that is a 21.
Yep. Okay. So, don't even bother rolling damage. I mean, unless it's like...
the first one does 12 damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
So, after he knocks you down, he's going to go after the other one in melee range for the third attack. So
But
the
you said he used his action to get up.
He uses movement to get up.
Oh.
You had said action, so.
Yeah.
I thought I said movement. Apologies.
No, you said action. So
But no, getting up from being prone is just half your movement.
Okay.
Well, didn't his third attack go for me? Because wasn't there... He missed one, and then he had 2 attacks at me. One knocked me unconscious.
Yeah, after the first one knocked you unconscious, he would have redirected the first one to who's on the other side of him. So the 21 would have gone... Yeah, the 21 would have gone at Remelin.
I was gonna say, go ahead. Make me fail twice, I'll get back up.
Alright, well, 21 definitely hits Remelin.
Okay. That is 10 slashing damage.
Alright, that hurts.
The furry boys, the little dragon slayers, are not doing so good this fight. Not so good against non-dragons.
I'm doing great. What you talking about?
He would have already been dead if I remembered about an ability that I have on my turn.
It's alright. Just kill one of them. Kill the one with 1 hit point.
Tifala is next. You see Edmund is down. Remelin's hurt. The archers are dead. The ones in black armor are dead. And there is no way to throw a bomb to heal Edmund without also hitting the ones in capes.
Yeah, you put me in a sticky situation.
You got a potion?
The best way to limit artificers? Their own party.
That is like the worst thing in the world.
I mean, you can attack the ones in capes. Edmund's just going to be in range.
Yeah, that is the hugest. You know what? Let's just go look at my spell list instead. It just seems safer at this rate.
As long as it's not all AoEs.
No, luckily only my AoEs are bombs. Let's see. This really sucks.
Tavalla's just saying this over and over as she's figuring out what to do.
Full panic mode at the moment.
Fuck them all up.
Panicking just like with Elkson earlier. Just panic.
Just full on panic. You're too close. You're too close to everybody. You're just too close. You're too close, and you're almost dead. You're too close. Let's see. Let's go with this acid arrow. Never mind. Let's not go with that acid arrow because that is a nat 1.
Oof.
So I'm just, too panicking way too much.
Well, you know what we do with nat 1s. So go ahead and make an attack roll at disadvantage for me. Since he is prone. But there is someone else in the line of fire.
I thought he wasn't prone anymore.
No, Edmund is. He's unconscious.
Oh.
You roll in that one with a ranged attack, you hit a party member. If they're in melee range, so that's either gonna be Edmund or you if it hits at all.
Well, the first one was a nat 1 with an 11. Then you said me to re-roll it at it's a 14.
And that doesn't hit either of their ACs. So you see it just kind of zoom in between the crowd, not hitting anyone in particular, and spitting acid out on the street behind them.
Just add it to the huddle of assets already there where there used to be soldiers.
Is that all for your turn?
Yeah, I can't really do much else. I don't want to benefit the others, so no, I'm done.
Okay, Kiri, it is your turn.
Okay. So, I have a dumb question.
Okay.
Like, why would... What's the purpose of spare the dying?
It's to make it so they don't have to make death saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like I could just heal.
Yeah, if you don't have any like healing spells, health potions, stuff like that, it stabilizes them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Like,
but it
why
doesn't
would I
get me
use
up.
that if I can heal? You know.
It's a last resort.
Okay, that's what I wondered. All right, good to know. All right. So first, I'm still right up next to Mr. Cape Man's, and I'm going to do. I'm gonna inflict wounds on him, and I'll do it at 3rd level, I guess. 21 to hit.
That hits. And which Cape Man are you going after?
Probably the one that's closest to that hurt Edmund.
Well, that one's at 1 HP.
Okay, then the other one.
Okay.
Right. 24 puts necrotic damage.
Okay, he is still standing, but definitely hurt, looking almost as rough as the other guy.
And then I'm going to do okay. I'll do healing word on Edmund, and I'll do it at 5th level. 14 points damage. See, I fucking hate that. Waste of a 5th level spell. 14 points.
Alright, 14 healing, and do you want to roll on the table of injuries, Edmund, or shall I?
Go ahead and roll for me.
Okay, let me pull it up. And get my percentile going. I could have sworn I bookmarked it. Let's see, there we go. Ah, it was downloaded, that's where it was. I just need to find it in my files.
Well, this is gonna be fun, guys.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. You have gained a limp. Your walking speed is reduced by 5 feet. You must make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw. After using the dash action, if you fail the save, you fall prone. Magical healing removes the limp.
Oh, okay.
So not too bad. You get up and you do have a bit of a limp.
But as soon as we heal him, it goes away.
Yeah. The next bout of healing.
Just don't get clocked again.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I go down again.
And
The only one that I can think is bad for Edmund is losing a hand.
don't rub it into Elaine, jeez.
Ouch, yeah, that's right.
All right. So is it back to Ramelon's turn now?
It is indeed.
It's just the two of them left.
Yep.
So Ramelon will use his Dragon Tooth Dagger again to attack the one that was formerly groveling. The one who's at double the hit points of the other.
Okay.
And that is a 23.
That hits.
Alright. So D4 for the dagger damage. That's a 1. And then 2d8 for lightning damage that they both hit. Or it's 1d8 rather. They both roll the same. So that's 4. And then 5d6 psychic damage. Let's just say they're dead.
Yeah, you
14 psychic damage on top of everything else.
you stab the one that was groveling, and he just looks at you in the eyes through the slits in the helm as he falls to his knees, clutching the dagger, and the shock of lightning that runs through him sends him limp to the ground as it hits the other champion, who also falls to the ground. We are out of combat. And before we get Edmund up, because I'm sure that's going to be the next order of business, or get Edmund healed up a bit more and get rid of that limp, rather.
Yeah, Healing Word was going to be my bonus action.
You can roll that. He can heal that, and we are going to take our break. So Edmund's limp goes away as Vermelon casts Healing Word.
Good point.
They're up right now.
Alrighty.
9. That is 14 points of healing.
14. Okay.
And with
Not
that,
looking great.
and with that, we will go ahead and take our break. We will see everyone in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back as we continue our tales of Taltadore, where we've gone from birth to death, as the party went from helping an injured dragonborn give birth to then rescuing a city that was literally struck by meteors. Or attempting to do so, and in the process stumbling upon Ursula in the midst of being attacked by the pureblood brotherhoods. During the course of the encounter, Rumelin got seriously hurt and Edmund even went down. Otherwise, the rest of the group remained fairly unscathed. But the air around you is thick with smoke and ash, and only growing thicker by the moment you're beginning to find it almost impossible to breathe fully and deeply, especially as the adrenaline from the combat wears off. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. As I pull up Rulen.
A
Got net
14.
20.
That's a
28.
10.
That's a 9.
And a 9 from Rumelin. Oof. And
Don't have Constitution.
15 from Rulen. Those of you who score a 15 and above manage to continue breathing, but those of you who do not sound much like N does right now, and you are coughing, gasping, your throat begins to burn with the feeling of the embers in the air around you, the embers that you are breathing in.
Can I use prestidigitation around my face? Just the air around my face.
If you could be doing it constantly if you want to.
Yep, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Can I loot the guy that was trying to kill me? Can I loot him?
While you're having a coughing fit, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
the other
investigation at disadvantage while you're coughing.
I'll loot the other guy.
Okay, disadvantage while you're coughing.
I'm not coughing, am I? I passed.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Okay.
Mm. 17.
Okay. Oh, a 15 and a 17. Let me... Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Alright, let's see. Edmund, you find a hard-covered book titled A Guide on How to Be the Best Guard.
Aw, he's trying.
As well as his official tabard, slightly charred from the bits of fire. A sleeveless garment with the official symbol and colors of the pureblood protectors. Kiri, on yours, you find one regular health potion. And... oh dear. And a golden locket, inside of which is a small painting of 2 children.
Aww.
That very much look like the guard that you are currently looting.
Okay.
Okay. But there's no notes or anything.
No, there is not.
Mm.
That's the 2
Okay,
with the capes.
Can I try to loot the melted bodies?
Okay, but at this point everyone needs to make another Constitution saving throw as you're all just standing around breathing the burning air.
Can I do that advantage for prestidigitation?
You don't have to do the roll.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I hate my life.
Why?
I hate my life. I hate my life.
What happened to Fala?
I hate my life.
I had 11.
Just shorter to the ground, it shouldn't be affecting you that much.
You know what? I'm just gonna do what ended. I'm just gonna use practice. Because
So what did you roll?
that was an 8 with a nat 1.
Oh. So, even though this is the first time you're really feeling the pain from the embers, you immediately begin to take the fire damage from breathing in. Kiri, as you were you didn't fail the first time, so you were just beginning to feel it. Edmund, you are able to shake off the burn for a little while. Elaine.
Maybe I'm just gonna down a potion real quick of my own concoction.
I can do prestidigitation on myself too, so.
And Elaine, you are doing okay. Also, I'm just going to mention that I have already pointed out something that all of you except for Jalen can be using right now. That would not
I remember now. Can I put on my mask?
Yes, you can put on your Plague Doctor mask.
Thanks.
Right, that
I completely forgot.
I feel like I'm Andy later because you brought it up.
Yeah, that does exist, right? Thanks. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Oh my
That
god.
works. That slipped my mind.
Okay, so
I
Ramon will put his
completely
on and make it
forgot.
smell of buttered popcorn.
So everyone puts on their Plague Doctor masks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Great. Pitt is wearing his. Roulette has hers. Jalen has his on Ursula right now, so he's still having to make throws.
Okay, in that case, Ramelin will continuously use prestidigitation on Jalen's face.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna mention that Arbo doesn't have one either, so Arbo's just coughing.
yep.
Somebody else can do the prestidigitation for Arbro.
And the chat says, well, a fail like that deserves punishment, so everyone but the DM gets Yoda time. And we have a say it like Yoda redeem. Now, who is everybody looting? What is everybody doing?
Looting the archers, Ramelin is.
It's gonna take you a minute to get up to them, but sure.
Okay. Roll a investigation check, I should?
Yes. Edmund, who were you looting?
Melted guards. That is notes must find.
That is a 21.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't understand. It didn't sound like Yoda.
Oh, 21 I rolled.
Okay, let me...
25 I rolled.
Alright. So, we'll start with Edmund. You find a reinforced lockbox. You find 1 health potion. You find a small whistle. thing. That's the same thing. And you find one letter. So what do you look at first? The reinforced lockbox or the letter?
Open letter, I shall.
You read through the letter and find it to be a proclamation of love. It would appear that a noblewoman had written this guard a letter proclaiming her love for him.
Pull it and throw it on the ground. It's not what I fucking want.
Do you mess with the lockbox, or do you wait for the others to help with it?
What would I need? Like,
You can either try and smash it open, or to pick the lock.
what would it be to pick the lock? I don't have these tools. Not on me, at least.
It would be a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try it.
And what items are you using, since you don't have a lockpick?
Uh,
Do you have anything small and sturdy? Other than Tifala?
I got a crowbar. I still technically have one harvester kit.
Okay, we'll say that some of the tools in the harvester kit will allow you to do this. Go ahead and roll your sleight of hand.
I did. I think I got a 16. Let me check the game log. Yeah, 16.
Okay. You managed to just barely pop the lock on the lockbox.
Edmund, if you want me to, I can use my mage hand to open it in case it's booby trapped.
I'll be fine. I open it.
Within, you see a small bronze crown that would fit the head of a child.
Just all in on the character trauma.
Yeah. Luckily, Edmund doesn't give a shit, so he puts it on.
Edmund is now wearing a small brown crown, or bronze crown.
So you know we just created an anime protagonist, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Like I give a shit. Small bronze crown.
Is it how small is it on Edmund's head? I just want to picture this.
It, like, if he was in wolf form, it would sit fully in between his ears. Like, it is small.
Guys, look what I found. So you just see the 6-foot burly big man with a small wearing a plague doctor mask and a small crown on top.
Rebellion's already searching the archers, so he can't do anything. But
Kira's like whipping out our like little sketch pad and drawing Edmund with the stuff on.
All right. Over to Rumelin, you find a playing card set. You find a fine leather gem pouch with some shiny gemstones inside. Also, Chad is saying you should tell Edmund he is the prettiest princess.
Yes.
You find a set of fingerless gloves on the other one. A double-headed coin. And a rusted scimitar. That is all. You finish looting and you look down from the rooftops and you could see this tiny little bronze crown reflecting some of the light of the fire around on Edmund.
Okay. So I want to use. I kind of want to like dart right on over, jump up, grab the crown off his head, and set it on Rulen's head.
Alright. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics. Are you going to let him, Edmund, or are you going to...
No. I'm the prettiest princess.
Alright. Roll a dexterity saving throw, Edmund.
You said an acrobatics check, right?
Yes. To try and just hop over him and snatch the crown.
That's a 29.
That's a 23. Fuck.
You see as Edmund tries to move out of the way, but not expecting how high Remelin can jump, Remelin ends up being able to snag it anyways.
Can I
Getting the
describe?
fucking crown back.
Can I describe this in full detail?
Absolutely.
So Rumelin comes hopping down from the rooftop where the archers were. It's just bounding his way towards Edmund, and then with no stopping momentum, just jumps over Edmund, grabs the crown on his way, and then hops onto the ground, and then hops over to Rulen and puts it on her head gently.
And Rulen just smiles over at Remelin. Her ears are perked up happily on either side of the crown. They can't fully perk up because of the size of the crown on her head, but they're up on either side. Edmund, what do you do?
Go and grab the fucking crown back.
So you're gonna try and get it from Rulen?
Yeah.
Alright. How are you gonna try and get it from Rulen? Are you just gonna try and snatch it? Are you gonna try and do something?
No, I'm just gonna snatch it. Fuck it. That shit's mine. I found it.
Alright. Roll a melee attack. She got a 15 on her dex save.
I got a 16.
You managed to just barely snatch it away from the fairly speedy half Heron gone. And you see that she just kind of gets a little sad and her ears droop down a bit. But she doesn't fight you for it back.
I'm gonna look Rumelin right in the eyes. If you had asked, I would have given it to the kid. I'll just plop it down.
But it was funnier this way.
Just the whole finger thing where you're like eyes, or like you point to your eyes, point to him, point to your eyes, point to him.
And so you put it back on Rulen's head?
Yeah.
She just smiles at you. What is everyone else doing at this time? Because Elaine and Tifala haven't said anything during all of the looting.
I just finished drawing quick. Guys, I think we should probably go find somewhere, I don't know, to just rest a little, maybe decompress a little, heal up.
Yes. Shouldn't we go back to the garden to check on Elkson though? And get away from all of this smoke and ember and everything?
That is where you left the mansion.
Again, I was underneath my desk, so I didn't have headphones on, fixing the mic, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Romelin had cast Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion. It lasts for 24 hours. By the time you left, there were 16 left. Took you 2 hours to get here, so there's still 14 hours left.
Long rest time, baby.
So is everyone going to make their way back to Mordecai's Mansion and fuck any survivors?
I don't know that we should go back yet. Don't we need to figure out, like, what the hell's wrong? Maybe Ursula can help fill us in on what's been happening while we were gone.
You have a fair point. Let's do that.
It would just suck to go all the way back there and then have to come all the way back here again.
Listen. If there are survivors, they will probably be dead soon. I'm just gonna say this. Saving one life is better than none. And besides, Ursula's here. Jalen would kill us if we didn't save Ursula.
Jalen's right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he would kill us if we didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, we should, like, find somewhere relatively safe where we can, like, debrief and find out what's been going on. She's been here. We haven't, so...
And I'm saying...
She might not want to leave.
Let's go back and... Ursula, what do you want to do?
I am all right with going to the mansion, my dear.
Mansion it is. I mean, it sucks. We're gonna lose more people here, but do you know how many Deerblood showed up? Was that you casting that meteor thing?
No, it was not. I don't have that kind of capability. That's what the purebloods started attacking me for, though. They were convinced I was the one who was doing it.
You don't think it was Mr. Wizard, do you?
Who?
We met a crazy wizard.
But it isn't he back with Asteria?
In Solheim, last you saw?
Yeah. I couldn't think of the
is.
city, so I just said Asteria.
I sent his little bird to tell him that we got the dragon and stuff, but I haven't heard anything back from him, so I don't know.
Let's just go to the mansion, get some rest.
Alright.
So does everybody head back to the mansion?
I guess.
Rumella does.
It takes you all another 2 hours to get back. So you have about 12 hours left of the mansion. Enough time for everyone to get a long rest.
So we get a long rest?
Yep.
Yay, welcome back, spell slots.
Right.
You even have a few hours remaining when you wake up in the morning if you wanted to eat or discuss within the mansion.
Yeah.
And breakfast is absolutely being served. There's biscuits and gravy, there's fried eggs, there's toast.
Pastries, fruit.
Yep.
Yay.
Croissants, ham, cheese.
Yay. I'm gonna feed Fluffernutter some stuff too.
Okay. Now make sure you guys are remembering to feed all your pets, because I know all of y'all got pets.
For days.
Does Edmund have a pet?
I don't remember. I was just thinking Edmund may be the only one who does
You
not.
took that cat, but you put it back in the bag.
I also do
Yeah.
not want a pet.
The druid also doesn't have a pet. That's right. Which I find quite comical.
Both y'all can turn into pets.
No, the druid just calls a swarm of them.
Bees!
Speaking of which, can they make honey?
I mean, they're bees, so yes. Given enough time left in a specific spot.
Oh, druid!
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. What? What about my bees?
So, the DM just ruled that if you bring out your bees in a specific area often enough, they can make honey, and that honey can be used.
Okay.
So we can have honey for tea, we can have honey for making mead. There could be a room in the mansion just for the bees.
A bee farm.
So basically, you want to turn or add or whatever a honey farm?
Yes.
And you just need to summon your bees in it regularly.
Okay, you say summon, and I'm like, this is gonna cost spell slots.
Well, you have your swarm spell that we flavored to be bees, so.
And I mean, we always come to the mansion to do a long rest anyway.
My insect plague? Yeah. Fair point.
So you could do it before the long rest if you had wanted to.
Okay, then this begs the question for the DM. Depending on what level I
More
use it as.
bees.
More bees, more honey.
Okay. Because I have it for level 7, 6, 5. Yeah. So.
So are you just going to expend those slots?
The one slot for 6 and 7? Yeah, no.
Well,
I mean,
before
yes,
the long
as-
rest.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sure, fine, I'll do it. If it's not already expended.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you can have a honey farm.
Yes! And then we can sell meat across the world.
Oh, so we're gonna have a side hustle?
Yeah. I mean, rolling income, come on.
True. We'll be rich.
I mean, I already have a consistent income with the fungus.
Goodness.
Plus you're haggling. We really will be rich.
So what are you gonna call your mead?
We'll find out when that's finished.
Is it not a discussion you'll have as you guys are all eating breakfast? Talking about your plan?
Oh, let's see.
It's mead.
Just mead?
No, like the bees' knees, the bees' mead.
Oh, okay.
I like that a lot.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, and you know what? You can do the plant growth thingy so we can have the wood to make the barrels and everything.
You're just tuning your druid into a freaking mead machine.
I mean, is anyone else doing this? I mean, how many other people have a druid to help make their mead? Let's go.
Goodness gracious.
Then we can put underneath the bees mead druid growth.
And we can charge extra for that.
I'm sorry. I'm not making it harder because I just remembered that my arm is a wood.
Yes, you have a wooden arm.
Wait,
terrible.
hold on. I'm sorry. This just struck me as a hilarious thing. Could the bees, in theory, form a hive, like a tiny hive, within her arm?
I mean, it would weigh her arm down, but theoretically.
Then you can have a bee arm.
Oh God.
And then every time I cast Insect Plague, just have the bees come out.
That's
Yeah,
terrifying.
they just live in there. I love it.
Hey.
That's
I don't know
terrifying.
whether to be afraid or afraid.
Both.
I think this would be approved by ARPO.
I'm gonna go look at the city.
That sounds like a better idea.
Oh goodness, it took what, almost 30 episodes in, but you guys have created your own business. Oh gosh. You
Catchphrase could be behave or die.
Oh, and we can make a special batch. There could be a special batch with the ferret fungus in it.
Or another special batch with the flowers that grow on my arm.
Fuck yeah.
Those are your different flavors.
Yes.
We have normal.
You can have some of my flowers too. They're fake.
You have original. You have the mushroom mead. You have the flowery mead. And then you have the fey mead.
And I mean, those flowers are the ones that the bees are going to pollinate, so.
Gosh.
Technically, all the mead is flavored by the flowers.
Not all of it, because remember we're still doing the.
I just mean since the bees are pollinating those flowers, that's where the nectar's coming from for them to make the honey.
True.
But even still, you know, infusing the petals into it too. Well,
Yeah.
further enhance the flavor.
Should we use some of the Feywild mushrooms?
No.
Jalen would be all for it, I'm sure. He's always trying to use those things.
I mean, we can each have our signature brew.
What the fuck would ARPOs be? Because so far we have Kiri, Rumelin, mine,
They can be the 7 deadly
Jalen.
flavors.
The 7 deadly flavors.
Actually, that should. So it should be the 7 deadly flavors, and then Beast Mead, Druid Crown, and then have the 7 flavors.
Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so who represents what then? If y'all are being the 7 deadly sins with your flavors.
So.
Your idea, Lane. We'll start with you.
I was thinking. I don't know.
What sin is Elaine?
Hold on, I'm like. I know them, but I don't. Hold on.
There's wrath, sloth,
Gluttony,
lust.
Greed.
pride, and envy.
Yep. I think Rumelin would be sloth. Because he really just wants to
flirt with
relax.
everybody.
That makes sense with the mushroom mead being sloth as well. What did Kiri say?
I could take lust because I flirt with everybody.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta write this
That
down.
fits for Faye, too.
Yeah.
Jalen and Arpo will get stuck with whatever's left at the end. Tifala, what would your sin be?
I have no idea.
I could argue gluttony. You're a glutton for all the ingredients. Just want
Greed.
to like
I think greed would fit better.
greed.
Wanting
What do you
all the
think?
knowledge and all the...
That's a mix of the two. That's the sad part. Hoard all the ingredients, but greedy for everything. If that involves the alchemy.
We'll do the greed. We'll go with greed. I think it fits better.
Alright, and what would Tifala's signature ingredient be for your greed brew? I hope y'all are writing this down.
I am.
Jalen be good at wrath.
Well, we gotta have Tifala pick her ingredient first.
I don't know.
I gotta look at the scents.
You could have some kind of spiced mead since you like explosions.
Cinnamon. Let's go with cinnamon.
Alright. Edmund, what is your sin?
Dear. I would argue. Oh. I gotta look at the scents.
We're waiting on Edmund and Elaine to pick their sins.
I would argue wrath. I do hit a lot.
And you take a lot
I'm
of
always-
hits.
Yeah. Oh, but pride.
I would say Edmund is more pride.
You brag about every triumph.
I do.
Yeah.
Pride.
Yeah.
More of a
Jalen's much more wrath.
Alright, so what is your pride ingredient? And is your mead rainbow colored?
Oh.
Yes, he doesn't have a choice.
Yeah. My meat is gonna be rainbow colored.
Perfect. What is the flavor like?
Wet dog.
No!
No. No.
I mean, it could be a very pungent mead. A very strong, like, full-bodied mead.
Yeah.
Just make it
Ingredient wise,
very dry. Very high
ingredient
alcohol.
wise, I don't know what I would use.
Elaine, have you figured out your sin yet?
I don't know. So the last two left are Glenn and Envy.
Yep.
So I don't know.
I mean, I would argue that gluttony could fit Arpo, who was the thief.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause, like, personally, Elaine is kind of like finding out since she's found out about all of this stuff. She's like, I don't like my hair color, and like, I don't like the way I look, and I'm very jealous of like everyone else because they basically get to live
So
a normal
Envy,
life.
you have the green mead. What is your flavor? Do you have any ideas on your flavor, Edmund?
It would probably be strong.
There's very strong
And
alcohol content.
Probably, yeah, very strong alcohol, or lots of alcohol, but a mishmash of different interesting but unique taste.
Okay, so like an acquired taste kind of mead.
Yeah. I'm writing this shit down.
Alright. What would Jalen's wrath flavor be?
Well, hold on. So Kiri volunteered for Lust, and we don't know what the flavor profile is for hers yet.
Okay, yeah, we have her
So
Fae
we said the
flowers.
Fae. Yeah, the Fae flower. So profile would be what?
They would be slightly different than your Envy flowers.
I think hers would be like super sweet, with just like a little bite at the end.
Okay, so sweet with maybe a little citrus bite at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. And how would the Envy flowers taste?
Minty. Cause I choose mint because mint blooms flowers. So I was just like, mint, cause.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense for it being green and whatnot.
Nice. You got the Shamrock Shake of mead.
Yes.
So that leaves Arpo's Gluttonous Mead and Jalen's Wrathful Mead.
I
We
think
gotta
his
pick
would
their
probably
flavor.
taste like kind of like piney because ranger.
That makes sense.
Always out in the trees.
An earthy mead.
Yeah.
What was Ramelon's again? I'm writing all this stuff down.
Ramelon's was mushroom.
Mushroom, and what was the taste? What was the flavor like?
It's pretty sweet, but there's definitely some tanginess in there.
Sweet, tangy, gotcha.
His is the sloth. So his is probably a little bit on the thicker side too.
Oh yeah, it's like a malt pretty much.
So what are the flavors of Arpo, the glutton, and now? Because we just figured out Jalen with the earthy pine.
It's Arpo.
Bitter.
It kind of fits a little.
I mean, they were bitter the first time they saw Ramelon's puppets.
Yeah.
They were bitter about not getting to steal.
Yeah. Pretty much been bitter about most things.
They were bitter when they found out Elaine died.
Yeah, so we'll call it bitter and dry.
Which, by the way, was cleared up. So.
Okay. But bitter and dry.
Yes. Now we just gotta pick a flavor.
Well, it could just be a dry mead.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of sweetness.
Or it could be the original mead.
No, I think we have the base mead, and then we have
The 7
the
flavors.
7. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So you have the one who sells it being Ramelon. Who's the face of the mead? What's gonna sell the most mead to people?
Whoa. Why would the fuck? Why? I understand he's like. Can I plaster my face on the goddamn bottle since I'm the one fucking making it?
As long as the party agrees.
I mean that could make sense.
We should make a logo with the different sins incorporated into the number 7.
I actually need you to send me the list that you have for all the meads so I can draw a picture of all the bottles.
This is great. I love this little side quest.
And what was Tafala's again?
Teddy's gonna
it
be
was
like,
green.
you guys did what while I
Bob
was gone?
green, and it was a
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
yeah,
Okay, that's what
flavored
was
cinnamon
missing.
with like, so it would be a regular mead with like a kick.
Yeah, it's a spiced mead.
Gotcha.
Spicy.
So you all
We're doing
finished
this.
starting your beginning.
believe we're doing this.
You all finished planning your business in the future flavors. And you all head back into the city, where you are then reminded of the charred remains, the squashed and bloodied civilians, the rubble that used to be homes. What would you like to do?
Well, we really need to find out who was casting Meteor Swarm. And supposedly it's not the Pureblood Protectors.
Since they were accusing Ursula.
Yep. So what other enemies do we have?
We could head to the city hall. Maybe there was just too big of a number of forces that. I mean, were there people that were like magic-y and like the council or the city hall people? It strikes me as odd that rocks came from the sky and hit the city. I don't think they were intending on hitting civilians per se, but that's just what I think.
I
honestly think whoever cast Meteor Swarm on a city was going for maximum damage.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to City Hall. One, to see if any of the members are still alive, and two, I know this sounds really wrong. If not, go through city records to see if the city had any enemies.
That's pretty smart.
My thing is, it doesn't fit with the purebloods. Purebloods are anti-magic, so I think finding out if Greedador had enemies is smart.
So you all head to City Hall?
Edmund does.
Elaine does. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yep, I'll go.
You all arrive at City Hall and see that half of the building is in rubbles, but half is still standing. You see 3 of the members standing inside what's left. You see Loren, but her tail is broken and in a cast. You see Cassandra with several cuts across her arms and face. And you see Nitrif, who is looking very out of breath. And just as a refresher, Loren was the tiefling, the younger of the tiefling siblings. Cassandra was the human female warrior with the platinum blonde hair. And Nitrif was the elf that had the full black hair and was the magic expert. And what do you all do?
So, who did this?
Who do you approach?
I just address all 3 of them. Just like, who did this?
Loren definitely starts as jumps as you all approach, like reflexively pulling out daggers at her side. Cassandra reflexively raises her shield for a moment before they see it's you. Well, that's certainly something we would like to know, Cassandra says. You see, as you get closer, that Loren is clearly quite shaken and simply turns her back to you. That curious excitedness from before has completely left her.
So, you all have no fucking clue who did this, but the purebloods show up and
The
somebody
pureblood
cast
showed
a
up.
spell.
The purebloods showed up shortly after you all left to investigate the island. They hadn't been causing any problems, so we didn't immediately have them moved. We were attempting to keep an eye on them, but the guards that were watching them did not make it back after the meteor swarm. And there was about 8 of the purebloods.
How many did you take out?
You all fought and killed 7, yes.
Said there was 8.
Yes.
We killed 7 of them.
Well, then hopefully the other one was crushed by the swarm.
Hopefully.
We've been having
what happened
guards
to
are...
the rest of you?
Well, you see Loren's shoulders tense up, and Cassandra, gives her a brief squeeze on one of her shoulders. You see she kind of looks down, clearly a feeling of guilt over Cassandra's face. And at this point, Nightreef chimes in. Well, unfortunately, the other 2 didn't make it, but... And most of the guards seem to have perished as well, but we sent those who survived out looking for survivors and getting them outside the west entrance.
Is y'all's archive still standing?
I mean, partially. The stairway down is partially obscured by debris, but it was underground, so it should be mostly intact still.
We're just asking because whoever did this apparently had a grudge, we're assuming. Or some sort of issue with the city as a whole.
It had to be someone extremely strong. Even for Meteor Swarm, those strikes did a lot of damage. And there was 4 of them.
Okay. Loren, can you take me down to the archive room?
She tenses again when you say her name, but she'll quietly nod and walk you over to a partially obscured archway where you can see a set of stairs behind, but there is a good chunk of rubble stuck in front of the door. You could potentially squeeze through going sideways, or you can try and remove some of the rubble in front of it.
I'm just gonna try and remove some of the rubble.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Awful. That's an 8.
These are some heavy stones. You feel your muscles strain as you try to pull them away. Everyone can kind of see Elaine doing this if anyone wanted to go help her.
I'll go help.
Okay. So either one of you can roll athletics with advantage.
I only have a +1 on it. What do you have?
At athletics, yeah, I only have a +1 too.
Alright, I'll roll it because I have some stuff I can use if it sucks.
Ellen, Dragon Slaying buddy, you got any clue?
16 first one.
As to who could be attacking the city? I mean, I don't know much about the material plane as a whole, but I do know that we have some we have definitely one interplanar, and enemy. That's theirs, dude.
Is that
Yeah.
At this point, Night
But-
Shreef will chime up. You've made an enemy of the god of madness.
16 on my athletics?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Sure did.
He's
But we've
still
also
in
killed
the god's.
dragons.
He's still in the god's plane, right?
Ooh.
You want to answer that?
We're not quite sure.
And the two of you are able to pull some of the rubble away enough to be able to comfortably get through the doorway. What do you mean you're not quite sure?
I mean, he vanished in front of us, and then we ran.
How did he vanish?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Why not?
It's none of my business.
Did you banish a deity?
No.
I mean, you as a group.
I cannot answer that.
I don't fucking know magic, so.
Oh, nine hells.
I
You see,
cannot.
9 of them.
you see a look of like knowing panic begin to hit Night Shreef's face as he just stares off into the distance, going quiet.
I'm gonna pull Vermelon to the side and just sort of like whisper, be like, "Hey, just a thought. Kind of think it was the wizard, the crazy one, you know."
I mean, he seemed very conflict avoidant.
Yeah, but didn't he need something? And then we were like, "Yeah, go, we'll go grab it." And then we went and did something else. And did we say, "Hey, we're going to this location"? The following day, rocks fall from the sky. I mean, I'm not the smartest, but like, that's where my brain goes. Then again, I tend to piss everybody off, so.
I mean, you don't piss me off.
True.
Dragon slaying buddies.
Yeah.
Furry dragon slaying buddies.
I think we keep an eye out just in case it is the wizard, but I don't think he should be number one suspect.
And what
He's
are
my number one suspect. I don't like magic.
what is Tifala doing during all this? Well, Kiri and Elaine are prying the rubble away, and Romelin and Edmund are having this conversation aside. Tifala?
Meanwhile, I realize I'm muted. Not an idea, just probably just staring around. Sorry, mother is talking to me during this. Is not very convenient.
Okay, so Tifala is just kind of looking around what remains of City Hall. So Elaine and Kiri, you all get the doorway clear, and Loren begins to lead you down the stairs into the archive. Does everyone follow them, or is it just those two going down with her?
What do you think, Edmund? Should we go with?
You're muted.
What do you think, Edmund? Should we go with?
It wouldn't hurt. I mean, we're just gonna be reading a whole bunch of books, right?
I mean, I could hop up on the top shelves.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright.
Does Tifala go downstairs as well?
May as well. What's the worst that could happen?
The DM's favorite words. Alright, all of you go downstairs, and you see that it is fairly sturdily built in the basement where the archives are. There's very little damage down here. Some of the wood from some of the support beams is a little chipped and cracked, but it's mostly intact. And you see dozens upon dozens upon dozens of scrolls and books within the archive. Some are labeled by date, some simply have letters like above the cubbies that are containing them. Are you looking for anything in particular, or do you just start going through them?
So, I personally am going to look for the oldest scroll book that. So I'm looking for the start of the town and things like that.
Okay, the earliest date you can find then.
Yes.
Okay. What is Tifala looking for, if anything specific, or is she just going to start looking through randomly?
Looking through randomly.
Edmund?
Edmund's gonna sniff around.
Okay.
Just see if all I smell is books and old parchment.
Go ahead and roll perception. Kiri.
Not
13.
Sure, exactly. Maybe I'd probably look for stuff on Mistra.
I might to go snack bag.
Okay, so you go look in the M section. Remelon?
Okay, is there any section that's labeled like where we know to find like the history of the city?
Well, there's several cubbies that are marked with dates.
Okay.
Like a range of months followed by like January to March and a year. Yada yada. That kind of situation.
Okay, so Melon will start flipping through all those in backwards order.
So the most recent?
Yeah, most recent first.
Okay. And you said your perception was a 13, Edmund? Okay, you sniff the air and it smells of dust and wood and parchment. There, you can smell the vague sense of your friends that you've become accustomed to as well. You're aware of Loren's scent, who is simply standing at the base of the stairs, looking down as she has one arm held across her, the other one hanging down, a very defeated look on her face.
So, looking at Loren, Edmund nonchalantly will say, "Hey, it's gonna be alright, kid. I mean, whoever did this, we'll find him eventually. But
And you see, you hear the bitterness in her voice as she just says, "And when you do, kill them for my brother, for this city."
Edmund will go over and reach out a pinky.
She finally looks up at you when you do this, and she'll slowly lift her pinky up to yours.
Locks it. He'll call out to the group, "Guys, we need the bag. The bag of kittens."
And Rouen will rush over with the bag of kittens. And that is where we will call session tonight. Some good old kitten therapy. We
Wonderful.
we will end our session as we end all sessions. Comments, questions, concerns, starting with Bunny Boy, Crown Stealer, Rumelin.
Don't forget Dragon Slayer. It's very important.
And starter of Mead Company.
Yes.
That was harder.
Entrepreneur. It was a wonderful session. I did have a question for Edmund though, because I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Do you remember which hands each of us got our tattoos on?
I think it was our right hand.
Well, I
check my
think
notes.
I think I did left, you did right, because we did opposite sides.
Let me double check.
Did you? I don't
Notes.
remember.
Might have done opposites. I just gotta find.
I know we did opposites because it was like a mirror look across from it. I just couldn't remember if mine was left and yours was right, or mine was right and yours was left.
What would you say Rumelin's dominant hand is?
His right.
Alright. I think we both did do the right hand. I can't seem to find anything.
Same hand as well.
Okay. All right, so we'll call it right hand on both?
Yeah. I'll write
All
that
right.
in my notes.
Okay, cool.
All right, next up, we've got someone who is exponentially important for most of the healing done this session, both with Elkson and in combat, Kiri.
Well, it was a good one. I wish we got to spend a little time with the dragon and Meowie's babies. Meowie's babies.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we will see them again.
Oh, absolutely. And Ignis the baby dragon.
Yeah.
Next up, we will hop over to our socially awkward extraordinaire, Edmund.
Yeah, y'all didn't talk. Y'all let the 5 charisma talk. But great session. Little mad I didn't get to kill that one dude. Little peeved about that.
One hit point.
I know, 1 fucking hit point.
I feel your pain.
Oh, but I'm curious as to what Elkson and Miyagi's kids are gonna be named. Oh. But I'm also curious who fucking cast Meteor Swarm. And I'm scared. I am scared.
That it's Varen.
Yeah, I made him. He knows. That's what scares me the most.
And he's already shown the capability of casting beyond a 9th level spell. On accident, but still.
Yeah, and so my whole logic is he did it to stop us from getting here so that he can get the what he fucking needs. But I don't know.
And moving on to our panicking bomber, Tifala.
Not much, eh? It's been a good session so far.
All right, and over to Miss Elaine, the bee summoner and mead maker.
The one and only. I don't know, this session, though I missed most of it, was pretty great.
I'm glad we were able to get you in for at least some of it with the technical difficulties. Teddy was still in Ohio this week, so apologies for him missing out. I don't know what happened with Arpo, but
Internet issues.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But we will be able to meet up again next week. We'll see if you guys make more progress on your mead business. We'll see if you guys are able to find some answers within the archives and figure out who destroyed the city of Critador, leaving 2 major cities of Thracia destroyed. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Make sure you stick around for the raid just so we can make sure to show that love to someone. Oh, and no one that I have is live, so if anyone has a recommendation, feel free to mention them in the chat so I can spell the name correctly. Also, during the part where you were clearing away the debris, chat was like, so we let the person with the fake arm do this.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it acts like a real arm.
Any recommendations from chat, if anyone is still there? Oh, and we have a vote for Edmund for the favored player. There's a recommendation. Let me... I like the name. Alright, we will go ahead and raid this person. Make sure I spell it correctly. It's like the antithesis of cookie. It's a kitty with the EH at the end. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try that again. There it goes. Chat says they voted for Edmund because Edmund is prettiest princess.
Yeah.
Thank you again, everyone, and have a good night.
Woo!
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Prettiest princess. I will take that.